What I'm showing you here is the 15-minute chart, and respectfully asking you as a new trader, what do you see here? How could you make any trading decisions, because this is just a blank chart without any points of reference? You certainly wouldn't fly a plane without gauges and dials and instruments on your dash panel, nor would you trade a chart like this without having some intelligence to back up your trades. Believe it or not, there are traders who would throw a dart at this chart and execute buys and sells without really knowing what they're doing. Certainly a major form of gambling, which we're not into. So let me show you how I've doctored up this 15-minute chart and how you should approach your trading. And here it is. This is the 15-minute chart. You'll notice, to the new traders out there, that I've drawn this demarcation line here between yesterday's session and today's session. This demarcation line is at midnight Eastern Time. I could very easily have drawn this line at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Those are the two most popular times to draw this line. Some people prefer to trade from midnight on in advance of the London session at 3 a.m. Eastern Time. Some people prefer to get into the Asian session, and that's why they start at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So on that note, we calculate our pivots here based on a midnight demarcation. If you're going to be trading as of 5 p.m. Eastern Time, you want to do your pivots at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And by that I mean you want to grab the open high-low close for this 24-hour period up to midnight or up to 5 p.m. using the procedure in the course. We do calculate the pivots for you based on the midnight paradigm, so you don't have to do that. Were you to trade as of 5 p.m. Eastern Time, you would have to do your own calculations. I'm predisposed to the midnight session, and that's the one I focus on. Again, I do that because I like to have the pivots available for the London session, which in this case started at 3 a.m. Eastern Time right in here. And again, for the new traders, I've drawn these two pivot lines here, M3 and the central pivot point. There's no need to draw any other lines because there's no price action to warrant doing that. Certainly not up here or down here. So you draw the ones that are pertinent to the price action you're looking at. One, two, three, top. Price goes up. 1, 2, 3. The 3 is not as high as the 1. Price collapses. Here's a 1, 2, 3 top. 1, 2, 3. Trendline break. Price collapses. Here's a 1, 2, 3 top. Actually a multi-top, including a 1, 2, 3 top. 1, 2, 3. Trendline break. You can go short here or go short on a break of the number 2. I'd actually called for a short at 26.95. Neil actually saw a better trade thereafter at 27.51, which is was a break of the 1, 2, 3 top. 1, 2, 3 top. You can go short on a break of this trend line or a break of the number 2 point, or you can go short at the 50% mark between the number 3 point and the number 2 point. Here's a 1, 2, 3 from Duncan Cooper. 1, 2, 3, number 2 point break. Duncan actually went short after the consummation of the number 3 point. Well, this is what a double bottom looks like. At the end of a rundown in price, double bottom, price reversal. After the London Open, okay, double bottom in here. Has to be at the end of a run down in price. A double top is at the end of a run up in price. This is what that double bottom looks like on the 5-minute chart right here. Run down in price, double bottom, price takes off. Run down in price, double bottom, price takes off. Has to be at the end of a run down in price.